Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Black Clover M video. Okay, so I'm sure this is going to be something that you guys are going to find useful. Basically about gears, right? How do you utilize or maximize the amount of gears that you get, and how do you transform it into even more gears? Now let's talk about a couple of things and what you want to be doing, obviously early on. So if you guys are not aware, you know you've been farming gears, you get a lot of SSR, lots of UR, and then LR is going to be the highest tier of gears that you can obtain. The LR, the legendary rare, alright? So SSR is like whatever in this game, and then there's also UR, ultra rare. So you might have plenty of UR laying around, and you might be looking to convert into getting a bunch of LR gears, right? So I'm sure you guys have been farming gears a lot, alright? So ideally, I've made a guide about how to best farm the gears. You want to utilize the this particular thing right here every single day. But here's the thing, what comes after, you know, when you're building your characters? So let me show you guys. Now a lot of my characters are not fully built yet. Probably we are still all at the phase of still trying to farm the gears. But probably you might have tried to, you know, sacrifice some of your gears for some of these necklaces right here, right? So this is going to be the slots, alright, for the necklace, the accessories, the rings, and then the earrings, right? So every single character can equip these three. Now you can obviously sacrifice some of your spare gears for some of these. Makes a lot of sense. It's quite hard to get LR accessories as far as I know. So you should be happy with just getting the UR. Alright, so the UR accessories. Now, obviously early on, alright, early on you want to prioritize on getting all the accessory slots first. Now in case you got to know how to do that, you basically come here, talk to Vanessa right here. Alright, so you can see there's this thing called the craft accessory. So you click on this. Now I don't recommend going a specific one, because if you want to like craft a specific one, like a ring for example, you want to accessory a ring, this one is going to require you to use what is that thing called again, the shared mage pieces, and it's not worth it. Alright, let me show you guys. So you notice if I put 10 right here, right? So I can basically craft a ring, but it will consume 10 of my SSR gears. I have a 5% chance to get a UR accessory, but it's going to consume this thing, the shared SSR shared mage pieces, which is not something you want to do. Alright, so unless you have plenty of those, unless you are a whale, sure. So ideally just go for this particular one. So the full set. This one, you can't choose which one you want in particular. You can't choose which slot. You can't choose your necklace, ring, or earrings. However, it doesn't require you to use the SSR shared mage pieces, which is extremely good. So look at this. Alright, I'm gonna go here, boom, boom. I'm gonna put 10. Now notice if I put 10 right here, right? Boom. So there's a 5% chance to craft a UR, and then a 95% chance to get SSR. Most of the time you're gonna get SSR. Very rarely you'll be getting a UR. Alright, 5% chance is kind of low. And then you will be, you know, it's going to be very broad. It's either like an attacker, a defender, supporter, healer, or debuffer, one of those class, and then there will be either necklace, earring, or necklace, earring, or the third one is necklace, earring, and the ring. Okay, so now one important thing is when you try to put in a bunch of UR, let me show you guys. Alright, you can also put, if you put SSR, you have a 5% chance to get UR, right? So notice if I put UR right here, 10 UR gears, you will be able to see you have now you have a 25% chance to get a UR accessory. Alright, compared to 5%. Alright, if you put like a bunch of SSR. Now is this worth it? Alright, this is not something that you want to do early on. Alright, I don't recommend you guys to do early on. Obviously, you want to prioritize on maximizing and get all the legendary gears first. Now what do I mean by get all the legendary gears? Now if you have a character, or at least the main 4 characters that you're using, right? In my case it's a Lotus, Yami, Mars, and Charmy right here. Now if you have a character that still don't have any LR gears, that's where you want to like shift your priority. Alright, so you go here, alright, and then you go to the create gear. Alright, create gear. Now again, same concept. Now you get to sacrifice some of your gears for better gears. Now you can choose main stats, alright, right here. This one, you can choose either you want a specific one. This is going to be very, very good. You can choose either you want an attack gear, a defense gear, or the HP set, right? Like each gear has like 4 slots that you can do. So you can use this to your advantage. Now, if you use SSR gear, right? Notice if I put like all 10 right here, this, I have a 40% chance to get a UR gear. Now, if you were to put 2 UR gears minimum, all right, let me take this out. You just need to use 2 UR gears, and now you have a 30% chance to get a legendary rare. All right, the key term here is 2 UR gears. This is going to give you the best maximum efficiency in a high chance to get a legendary rare, right? A LR gear. So again, let me take all of this out. Remember, that's very, very important. I think that's something that some people make mistakes of early on. They go and put too much UR gears. Now let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, notice if I put like 6 UR gears right now, all right, the chance is still 30%. So let's take 1 out. Let's take 2 out, all right. You know what? Let's take 1 out first. Let's take 1 out. I'm going to put SSR. Right, it's still 30%. Let's take 1 more UR out. And I'm going to put like 2 more SSR. Still 30%. Alright, I'm going to take 1 more UR out. And then I'm going to put 2 SSR. Boom, boom. Still 30%. So notice now I got 3 UR, right? Take 1 more out. And then put 2 more SSR in. Still 30%. So you need minimum of 2 UR. So if I take 1 more UR. And if I put 2 SSR. Like this and this. Right, you can see 10 out of 10, I cannot get LR anymore. So you need to have at least 2, alright, you need to have at least 2 UR gears in this particular slot. Alright, something that's very, very, very important. So that's something that, you can consider here. This is going to be something that you can consider doing, getting a bunch of, I just got lucky with LR gear right there. That's pretty crazy. Alright, got 1 set in that particular one. Now again, you can choose one particular one from this slot. Either you want the attack, the defense one, or the HP, or you can go for the block and choose right here. Either the 2x2, the 2x4, or the 3x2 slots. Alright, same concept. I personally think it's better to just go with the main stat for this one, because now the attack set is going to be really, really difficult because it's going to be divided between the magic attack and the attack. For example, like you can see, am I able to show? Alright, let me go to the gears, go to the inventory, show you guys a little bit. So this is what I'm talking about. Like for example, this particular piece, I mean not this one, right? So this one is the 2x3, right? As you can see, this one is a magic attack piece. How do you know? You can see that this star symbol. And then this one is an attack piece. The attack piece is the sword symbol, right? These two are literally the same piece, but every time you have these 2 pieces, you will always have 1 for magic attack and 1 for attack, right? It's always going to be something that's very, very important, and make sure you guys pay very close attention to that, because that's going to be what's determining what your characters are or is going to use generally. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. I hope now you guys are aware of this. So what should be your priority order? Alright, ideally when you're building your character, you're maximizing the gears. First things first, priority number 1, make sure your character has full slot of accessory right here. Doesn't matter UR, LR, whatever, SSR, just fill all 3 slots first. Make sure they have a earring, they have at least 1 particular ring, 1 earring, 1 ring, and 1 I think amulet, right? So necklace. So very, very important. That's the first step. And then the next step is now you shift towards the LR gears. Make sure they have all full LR gears. So make a bunch of LR gears, hopefully slowly do it, over the course of you might do it towards the course of weeks, months, and then only prioritize on the LR or UR accessory later on. That should be the last priority. Alright, so go for LR gears first, UR accessory last. LR accessory might take months or years. I heard some people saying that they play on JP server from day 1 until now and they only have like 2 LR accessory. Damn, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while for sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys understood the guide. Hopefully this is gonna be able to help you guys out in you know, getting the best out of your spare gears, your spare SSR and your spare you know, UR/LR gears that you're not using. So make sure you guys sacrifice it for better gears ahead. So yeah, with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.